Hey everybody, welcome back to Stoker Review. And for this review, I'm doing the new Senorial by Jose Blanco. Jose Blanco, formerly of Aurora Cigars in Joya, Nicaragua, has formed his own company called Los Cumbres Tabaco. And the Senorial, is the first cigar from his new company. And it's made with Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, a Nicaraguan binder, and all Dominican filler, which is Piloto, Cubano, and Corojo. Now, I chose the Corona Gorda. This is the Corona Gorda number 5. 5.5 by 46. Because as most of you know that have followed me, this is my favorite size cigar by far. And luckily, I was sent a sample of these cigars, 2 Toros and 2 Corona Gordas from our good friend Seth at Seth's Humidors, which I really appreciate it, Seth. Thank you very much. And for me, Jose and him wanted me to try these cigars out. And my local shops in this area haven't carried them yet. The official release, I think, was back in June in New York City, and IPCPR, which will be coming up next week in 2014, that's where they'll be doing the official release of these cigars. And I've been pretty excited to actually try this cigar out. Now, Jose Blanco, we've met several times in down the trips in La Aurora, and then a couple times at Joya, Nicaragua. I've gone down there for cigar safari. And he's one spectacular guy. I've learned so much from him over the years. He's really well known for doing his tobacco seminars. And when you go into those seminars, you might think you know a lot about tobacco and cigars and stuff, but when you leave there, you realize you didn't know a damn thing. You really didn't. But you learn a whole lot. I mean, his seminars really have opened my eyes to a lot about tobacco and, you know, the cigars and how they're made and everything about the tobacco, how it's, you know, farmed and how it's, you know, maintained in the factories and fermented and everything, every aspect of it. And also the different flavors you get just by changing small amounts of the components inside the cigar. So nonetheless, he's somebody that I highly respect. So I was really looking forward to getting hold of his cigar. Now, I'm not really sure what the price point on these cigars are, but like I said, they should be hitting your store shelves pretty soon. I think the price point is going to be very nice from what I understand. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this cigar. See if it'll focus in okay on it. It's a nice, beautiful medium brown wrapper. Looks really well made. Got a foot there. And the cap. This nice little bit of oil actually on this. I don't know if you can see it where it kind of glistens a little bit, but it's pretty cool. I like that. Beautiful looking cigar. And like I said, this for me is the best size ever in any kind of tobacco. I mean, any kind of cigar line. I love these. I gravitate straight toward these. Any line that comes out, if they have this, is the first one that I grab. First Vitola. So, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to light this thing up, and I'll be back to give you my first impressions. See you in just a second. Everybody, I'm back. They just got the thing lit right now. Taking the first few puff off of it. Now, this cigar, so far, it's got pretty good flavor. You get a pretty big blast of black pepper spice right on the beginning of it. I'm actually still feeling it on the back of my palate now. Has a pretty long finish, which Jose will be glad I remember that. Has a long finish because, like I said, the flavor is still rolling on my palate right now. And my last pull was, what, 30 seconds ago? So, okay, I'm getting that black pepper. There's a nice, like an oakiness to it, which kind of reminds me of like well, I say oakiness. There's a woodiness to it, but almost has it's like almost like a buttery quality to it. If you're a wine drinker, you know, have a Chardonnay, where they call it's over oaked. You know, it has that real high butteriness to it. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Um, I'm getting that. I'm getting some nice leather notes, and I'm getting like a clove flavor, or you know what? It kind of reminds me of like allspice. Where if you've ever had like jerk chicken, like Jamaican jerk chicken or jerk anything, the kind of that it's kind of it's allspices in there, and it's kind of like a mixture. Like if you took, you know, basically like fennel seeds, some anise, you know, star anise, or and like clove or whatever, kind of grind it all together. That's kind of what allspice tastes like. It's, I don't know, it's kind of strange. It's kind of unique, but it basically, if you've never had it, if you basically take just kind of like that, I don't know, almost like a black licorice clovey type of a little bit of flavor there, but it's kind of faint. It's not real strong, but I kind of picked that up like right when I pull the smoke in. I get like little hints of that. It's the first thing that pops in my head. And I'm also getting a nice nuttiness, which kind of reminds me of like a pecan flavor on there too. So pretty damn good start to this cigar. But anyway, I'm going to smoke this at a halfway point, and I'll be back to let you know how it is. See you in a second. Everybody, I'm back. We're at the halfway point now. The cigar, it's got still a little bit of that black pepper, but it's really faded down a lot. Now, what I'm mainly getting now is I'm getting more of that oakiness, that pecan flavor, and I'm also getting that leather note is still there too. I'm kind of getting like that allspice flavor is pretty much gone now. I got that the first probably third of it, and as it went to the halfway point, it kind of just faded away. Sometimes I can still detect it when I retrohale the cigar, but that's about it. But what I'm getting now is a little bit of a coffee note. It's not too strong, but it is there, just a little hint of it. The cigar is also getting a little bit sweeter for me too. It's a nice sweetness that I get it more strongly when I first pull the smoke into my mouth, and when I let it out, it's, you know, it's starting to fade a little bit then, but still has a pretty long finish on it. Really good stick. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this cigar off, and I'll be back to let you know how it is. See you in a second.
What's up, baby?
Hey everybody, I'm back at the end of the cigar now. I'm getting a lot of leather, oak, and a little hint of coffee. Not much else is on the end of the cigar, but so far it was a great cigar. Real good construction. Burned very well. It had one relight, and that's just because I let it go out by accident. But overall, real outstanding cigar. Probably by the time you see this review, these cigars should be out in your brick and mortar, so definitely go out and check them out. Really outstanding cigar. Really good. That first cigar coming out from the factory from Jose Blanco. So, you know, like I said, you know, I've known Jose for a long time. We're friends and all, but I don't want you to think that would skew this cigar review, because if it's a piece of shit, I'll tell you it's a piece of shit. You know that. So it's a really good cigar, a really solid stick. So definitely go check them out. I definitely one not to miss. On that note, I'll see you next time.